Hi everyone, this is module number 153 for the subject of strategic human resource management. And we will continue to talk about the typologies of employment relations. And in this module, we will talk about if the union is active and proactive and reactive approaches. I hope you people recall that in the last two modules, we tried to shed some light on the approaches to or typologies of employment relations when there is an absence of union or where there is a union but it is inactive or not playing its role actively. And the last option is in employment relation is or there is a situation where there is an active union. So when it is an active union and the cooperative and proactive approach, what it could be. So integrative bargaining with workplace union representatives plus communication with employees. So active involvement of union. Because this approach is based on active union involvement, so organization keep on communicating extensively or frequently and informs the union what is going to happen or what is the strategy or what is required from employees or whether they are happy or not happy with the current state of productivity or anything which is really concerned to both parties. So employer, they keep on communicating directly to the employees and also with the union, and union plays a mediating role. So active union, but adversarial and a proactive approach. So it is still a proactive approach, but it is adversarial. That is delaying something or that is not delivering something on time. So management formulates plans early. So you see that this is proactive approach. Management has formed the plans. They have the plans in hand, what would be or what should be done in future. But distributive bargaining with workplace union representatives late. So they disperse that information or communicate that information even to the unions and even to the employees. Late is quite subjective. It depends on what is happening in the organization. So, I mean, it may be on the 11th hour or it may be after 2 months or 1 month, whenever it is. It depends on the type of issue. So active union and a cooperative but reactive approach. So amicable joint problem solving on a short-term basis with workplace union representatives. So this is a very suitable approach and which can avoid many problems at workplace, which can be really focused on because it is amicable, down to earth. You are focusing on employees. And then the last, active union, but still adversarial and a reactive approach. So classical or the classic conflictual actions or relations at workplace. In other words, this is one of the very complex and a very conflictual approach because the union is active there and you are doing adversarial tactics, delaying tactics, or not informing employees, or not taking decisions when they are really needed. And you also have a reactive approach as well. So, a very classic situation when the conflict is unavoidable. The information given under duress, duress means threats or violence. In other words, let's say the employees go on a strike and they are asking for salary increase or to open the factory or something. In that kind of situation, you really pass on the information or you really make a decision or you really inform the employees when you cannot really avoid it. So change affected, resisted through exercise of power. So particularly if you are thinking about organizational change, or any change what you have planned that has triggered that conflict, that change will be affected very seriously. And resistance through exercise of power. So because remember that here we have an active union and that active union will resist. They also have a power and that can result in a situation where or you might end up where you don't want to be. So you have seen in some very quickly, I can summarize that that in typologies of employment relations, one model suggests that there are three options when you have a union, inactive union, and active union, and you can be either proactive and reactive, and you can be either adversarial, or you can be proactive. So this is how you can manage employment relations, and you will see that these typologies are being practiced in many organizations. In many organizations, these different typologies are being practiced, and it varies from organization to organization. It depends on where you are working, but the ideal situation or the ideal employment typology is rarely practiced in many organizations. Thank you.